Hi everybody and welcome back to another Legends of Runeterra video and gameplay. First things first, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, it would mean a lot if you guys would. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy these videos. I enjoy making these decks and showcasing them and having a good time. That's what we're doing here, is just having a good time. We're not really being very, intense about anything, just making fun decks and doing fun things. All right, so today, Dreadway, as we had a potential buff, kind of a nerf and a buff to the Dreadway. It's an overall buff, I would say. So, it used to be 9 mana, it is now down to 8. They fixed the stats a little bit, so they were more appropriate for an 8 cost card. Yeah, so it is online with the Leviathan, comes out on the same turn as the Leviathan. Terror of the Tides as well. All these boats coming down on turn 8 now. So this is a fearsome card to double all damage dealt by your skills, spells, and allies. So play, we draw a Gangplank. So, yeah, this is potentially a significant change to the card where we can get this out earlier now and deal a lot of damage with spells and kind of burn damage. So we're pairing it with Ezreal and with Piltover and Zon, and there is a lot of options, a lot of abilities to deal a ton of damage with our units. So Ezreal is going to be hitting the enemy nexus. This is basically the way that we level up Gangplank, who we are running in this deck since it is a Dreadway deck, right? We have elusive units, we have a whole bunch of spells that can deal damage to the enemy nexus, and we'll level up Gangplank. Now, Gangplank's level up is slower in this deck since we aren't running a lot of early game cards that deal direct nexus damage, units. We do have spells, but units. So Gangplank level up is a little bit slower, but we still make use of him and the Dreadway later on in the game with barrels, and I mean, it is a little bit slower, but he still is able to level up fairly consistently. Alright, so everything else is pretty standard about this Ezreal deck. We need to have targeted enemies at least 6 or more times to level him up. So we have Thermogenic Beam, Mystic Shot, Get Excited, Make It Rain. In case you guys don't know, Make It Rain, actually, even though you're not targeting, it still counts as if you hit enemies with the random, it says randomly targeted enemies. So you yourself aren't targeting, but Make It Rain randomly will hit, if you hit one unit, it counts as one. If you hit 2 units, it counts as 2 target level up to, procs for Ezreal in 3/3. So, anyway, it's kind of interesting. I don't really know why it works that way, but it does. All right, we're running Aftershock as well. Aftershock may not have originally been in an Ezreal deck, but Aftershock is interesting because it does tech against landmarks, but then it also synergizes very well a direct nexus damage with the Dreadway. So once the Dreadway gets out, this is actually dealing 8 damage to the enemy nexus. If you have any barrels out on top of that with Gangplank or the Dreadway deckhand, then it's compounded. So if you got 1 barrel out, it will deal 10 damage. If you have 2 barrels out, 12. Yeah, this can deal a ton of damage late game, and you'll see today that we get some wins with it. So, all right, we're running Chump Wump. We need some discard fodder for Rummage and Get Excited. We're running 1 double up. Interestingly enough, it's kind of the same thing with Aftershock. This gets compounded. You can deal a ton of damage with the Dreadway out and with barrels, but only one of them. Six mana is a little bit expensive, and we kind of want this as kind of a surprise factor and a way to deal a ton of damage at the end of the game. 1 progress day, just for card draw, card production. A lot of times we run out of cards, especially if we use a lot of Get Exciteds and didn't have the puff caps to get rid of them. Same thing with Rummage. So just a little bit of card draw here. I guess we have Static Shock as well to draw cards, but it feels kind of nice to have Progress Day. All right, and then, yeah, just the 3 Dreadways. So pretty fun deck here. I had some success with it. It definitely has some weaknesses. Trundle Lissandra pretty much, destroys this deck. There's not a lot you can do, especially, I mean, yeah, there's not really much to say about the Trundle Lissandra matchup. They don't need to put out units. We can't level up Ezreal. Lissandra levels up, the Nexus is tough, and you're just not dealing damage. So that is one awful matchup. So just be aware that you'll probably lose that if you play this. Anyway, it's pretty fun. Other than that, I had a really good time playing this deck. So if you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks. Okay, we're going to use the Slay deck. Shurima, Shadow Isles against Ezreal and Gangplank. See how aggressive this deck actually is. You know, I think I'm getting rid of everything. I don't really want to put Ezreal out, especially since he's got the possibility of having cards to kill him, and at that point it's really not worth me putting him out, especially since he's a win condition late game. So we're just gonna wait here and let him develop. And I'm gonna take this so that he can't use card draw on it. Next round. We may even just go like this too. Nah, it's not worth it. We'll go like this though. We just don't want this guy playing the game. Alright, so he'll get 3 damage, that's fine. His hand's fairly narrow. And we may play Chump Wump here. Actually, let's pass.
We weren't expecting callers.
Hey, Mom's still like a yodel in uniform.
We can have 1 blocker here. Another Aftershock, that's pretty good.
Everyone's a
Man, I wish I had
god.
Static Shock, this would be nice. We'll pass. Actually, I've got Mystic Shot and Get Excited. Let's see how he attacks here.
Follows.
We're gonna kill these two, dealing the most damage. Force him to use Glimpse Beyond if he's got it. He's got a fairly narrow hand at the moment. And he shouldn't really be able to keep himself alive unless he's got Rite of Negation. That's fine, I guess. Not much we can do about it. Alright, Gangplank's gonna come out. Thermogenic Beam. See if he has a Vengeance.
Pride was my end, as it will be yours.
Alright, I think we may need to pass here. Although... I think we go like this. I think we want to kill this. But he goes for an open attack. We've got the Dreadway coming out.
Disintegrate.
I don't really think I can care if Gangplank dies.
Packed him good.
What does he want from me?
We'll pass. Keep some mana for next round.
They never stop.
Maybe I'll draw a Make It Rain. Just Aftershock.
Work, you dogs!
What are the chances he's got Vengeance? This is a very aggressive deck. He hasn't really had any...
We stand in the footprints of paths long trodden.
This will force him to use Rite of Negation if he's got it. Okay, or not. And we've got an attack with our Dreadway. 8 damage. We almost could have won there. We can win this next round if he doesn't have anything. If he doesn't have any life still or anything. Let's see what he does.
3 heads and 1 stomach means a lot of eating.
Oh man. I think we have to play Gangplank.
I rarely forget and never forgive.
Time to earn your pay!
3 times the pay! Crying won't do any good.
Ready the hooks!
Okay, that's fine. Just as long as he doesn't have life still, we're good. It's a lot of damage. Perfect amount. Alright, so even if he kills the Dreadway here, we have static shock. So there we go. Just burn damage. Alright. I was pretty close there, but we dealt a ton of damage at the end of the game. There is a possibility that I should have used the Aftershock just straight on the Nexus rather than on Nasus, but I would have ended up having to block the Nasus the next round, I think. So I'm pretty sure that was the right play, especially since we didn't know what cards we were going to be drawing, but that was kind of the only potential thing that we could have done differently there, I think. Alright, we're going against Timo Sejuani. It seems like everybody, they don't really know where the meta is, and so they're just going back to kind of things that have been strong in the past, which is kind of annoying because it's like people aren't really capable of creating their own decks or trying to find something new. Alright, if you guys haven't watched it, there was a interview that Swim did with one of the developers at Riot. There was a, yeah, he did like an interview with someone at Riot, and the guy from Riot, he was like, yeah, there are like some pretty powerful things that people just don't realize are out there, and like they just need to discover them, which is pretty cool that they like recognize there are things like that. But I think that also is kind of should be a wake up to the community that they're not very creative either.
Who goes there?
I think we're just gonna try to kill this thing. We'll force him to use Troll Chant or something if he's got it, and he doesn't, so that's fine. And we got a pretty good setup for Make It Rain here this next round.
Rise, metal brethren. System upgrade.
Best run
We'll block. This should go through, so why not? Safety block, as it were.
Have 3.
And we'll probably end up open attacking this round.
I've always been a fun guy.
Okay, so he's at 4 cards. Let's go with the Ezreal. I think we go with Ezreal now. And then I've got enough to kill this thing with Thermogenic Beam. Or whatever else I need. Oh, well, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I've got a second one here. So yeah, we're just going to use Thermogenic Beam. He didn't have it the last time, so I doubt he has it this time. And we'll attack. That explains why he wanted to get rid of the Ezreal. And we've got our own Aftershock, that's funny. I think we'll wait.
Secure me tail, start the day!
Oh, if mushrooms could talk.
I'll have what he's having.
Oh,
my
if
gosh.
mushrooms could talk.
I'll have what he's having.
That's pretty awesome. We could put out the Gangplank. I think we need to try to take out as many of these guys as possible, though. Let's put out the Gangplank first.
Rarely forget and never forgive.
That's why we respect you, Captain.
Okay.
They grow
I don't really care if Gangplank dies. And we can just kill the Teemo.
Arr! I'm a peddler, not a meddler. Would a mushroom help?
So we got a blocker for this thing. But yeah, we're just gonna go straight up for Aftershock here as well and kill this Teemo. And we've got a backup Get Excited in case he's got another one, so we're in a pretty good spot. What, we got 17 puff caps.
Runaway bike!
So we're definitely gonna block here. Let's see if he's got Frostbite. He does. We want to kill this for sure. And we are going to. Unless he's got Troll Camp. Okay. He hasn't had it yet though. And now we're going to put out the Funsmith.
But it is exactly awesome.
Okay, so we have killed every single one of his puff cap peddlers.
System upgrade. Hey, take it.
And we leveled up our Ezreal, so we may be able to win.
Safety disengaged.
Let's go ahead with the Ezreal.
Don't know what they're up against.
If he puts out Sejuani, we can kill her too.
Time for a true display of skill.
We see through all.
I think we go ahead and just attack with both of these.
Got me.
System upgrade.
So we got 3, no, 4.
Fire till nothing moves. Can you improve perfection?
This would be a good
Just
winter.
put them all in. I think I can win here, so I just need to order it right.
Blessed by snow and stars.
So I can't quite win, but we can win this next round. That's funny.
Fight for your
He
lives.
pulled the mushroom. So yeah, it looks like we would have won anyway, but like whatever, right? Alright, and there we get the win. So an Ezreal win for us. That was pretty, we were able to control pretty well. Yeah, I mean we killed all his puff cat peddlers before they could get a whole lot of mushrooms in, and we killed the Teemo as well, so not too bad. Okay, we are going against the Hecarim and Zed deck, Ionia Shadow Isles. So lots of ephemeral units here. Let's keep Dreadway deckhand. I'm going to keep Static Shock as well. End up getting the Dreadway and Rummage. Not very good cards for what I want to do early game, especially if he has a lot of ephemeral units early on. So, alright, so we're pretty good playing the Dreadway here.
I've whipped up something special.
Turn 2 play probably Shark Chariot. Yeah.
I'll buy us some time.
We'll be able to stop a lot of his okay. I'm passing. We'll probably take this attack too, don't we? Actually, we can put out Ezreal.
I thought you'd never ask. This'll send them running. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
And we're not using Mystic Shot. because he's not going to develop. And we know that. He showed us that he wasn't going to, so we'll just let it go. This is a little problematic. We'll go with the...
Nothing left when I'm done.
We can actually kill this thing. So if he's got... He's probably got that card that switches the... Oh, okay. Nope. Sweet.
I'll buy you some time.
5 damage. It's nice. Okay. 4 damage. What are we at, Ezreal? 1 of 6.
I'll take him dead or near enough.
Firing!
2 of 6 now. Come on, give me something good. That should be good enough. 2 of 7, 4 of 7. We're gonna go like this before he puts out these ephemeral units. Oh, it's pretty good. So he's got 2 of 7, 4, 5. We can still kill him. We do need to block these two, I think.
Best run while you can.
I've got just the thing.
Sure.
Still take 5 damage. A lot of damage. Alright. Now I think we develop with the Dreadway.
Place their decks with blood.
We got Ruination. The Harrowing.
One shot, all skill.
Okay, well he stopped us a little bit. But we got deal 8.
Lovely day for a battle.
I rarely forget and never forgive.
Time to earn your pay.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
Your king has returned.
Alright. Hard to beat a deal 10 to face.
Drink up. The taverns will sing our tale this eve.
Alright, we're going against a Zed and Riven deck. Haven't seen a lot of Riven this expansion. Not a lot of Riven. I'm okay with this opening hand, actually. We have some a decent curve here.
I hope that was mud.
I need just a moment.
We have to use this. It's too much damage.
I'll show the hunters.
Hopefully we get some card draw. for Ezreal. He shouldn't have anything that can stop me here. Take the 1 damage. Down to 4 cards. We like that.
I am the blade in the darkness.
We're gonna have to use this.
Firing!
Into darkness.
And we're gonna have to use health as a resource of this game. Let's go with the Funsmith. We do have enough to kill this Riven now, which we'll probably end up taking here. Of course, it'd just be good to attack. We're dealing 3 damage to anything with a Mystic Shot, basically. It's great. Shunpo. Alright, so we can't. Yeah, we have to use this. No way we can't use that.
It's my time.
And we'll block this now. It sucks, but
One shot, all skill.
at least we have Progress Day in hand.
Words
Jeez Louise.
linger in the air. These hands know metal and magic. It is written. Sirodech.
Obstacle, meet gauntlet.
We're gonna block. Okay, we got Progress Day. We can use it this round, hopefully. We have the attack phase this time. So we're gonna use Progress Day. Use it as an investment. We get some decent damage. Oh man, he doesn't have anything? I was lucky. Baron. We have to use the Dreadway. Oh, he's gonna have the quick attack. I should have thought about it, but oh well. We have to block that. Okay, we have an okay.
Give me a weapon, I'll give it firepower.
Looks like I'm ready. Bye-bye.
4 decimate. 8 damage to me. 3. This is a strange unit to have. Oh my gosh. This little sucker.
I'm so good, I surprised myself. One shot, all skill. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Off we go.
Obstacle, meet gauntlet. No way.
We have to block like that because we know he's got the 2 decimates. He can just beat us if we let him, you know, do that. So he's probably going to open attack here.
Only the finest serve.
Or not. Okay, we'll go for Gangplank then.
Walking is strange.
What are we at? 3 of 5. Quick attack. Okay, we're gonna block. We may just block with. Yes, use all of your abilities. Yes, use them all.
I'm gonna catch you.
Yeesh. Okay, come on, give me something good. Static Shock's pretty good.
Their bones will splinter.
We're gonna open attack here, level up our Gangplank. We should have switched it around. That was dumb. Got 1 extra damage on him.
Join the hunters, they said.
Okay. Get excited. Get excited. See, so if I draw Mystic Shot, okay, well we're good, but
Few earn the right to call themselves Trifarian.
so we pass. We're good. He could have a deny still, or a nopify. I think we go for this first, so that we can play Thermogenic Beam if he's got a deny. There we go, got him. So yeah, if he had deny or nopify, my reasoning behind that is playing that Din, so he would deny that, and then I would have enough mana to play Thermogenic Beam and kill him, and then I'd have an open attack next round. Alright, yeah, so one mistake there, just the ordering of Gangplank. I should have had him on the other side. That could have that could have lost me the game, that 1 extra damage. So very important to get your ordering right. Okay, someone's brave, running Twisted Fate Aphelios. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? I'm going to keep Thermogenic Beam. I'm getting rid of everything else, though. Jump Wump's nice to get excited. Yeah, we got Mystic Shot for Aphelios now, so that's pretty good. And we have got a turn 1 attack, also pretty good for us. We got a lot of cards to deal with these units. I think we go for this now. He's very limited in his hand at the I think denying him this amount of damage is worth it. If he plays anything this round as well, we can Mystic Shot, although we would like to save it. I don't really care about the 1 damage. Alright, so we've got Aftershock, got the Dreadway. I think we pass here. And hope he plays Aphelios. Probably use Aftershock if he plays Aphelios. Yep, fine by me. I can play Chump Wump this round. Ooh, we got Ezreal now. He used 1 star shaping as well. Ooh. Man, okay, so I guess his hand's pretty bad. I mean, are they running Moon Temple?
Embrace the night, Aphelios.
We're gonna play this. He can't play his moon weapon anymore anyway. So he can't play it this round. And yeah, if he's got something, then he's kind of forced to use it here. So this is fine.
I am with you.
Now, do we take the damage or not? 1, 2. I think we take the damage.
You are safe.
Put on me mask, secure me tail, start the day.
So let's go Ezreal.
Or you miss me.
I bet he picked up Crescendum. Ooh, Caliber. Interesting.
Calibrand.
Stop bragging if you can back it up. Can't stop me.
I'm still good to scrap.
We are going to kill the Aphelios. We've got enough. Wish I had Thermogenic Beam, that'd be really nice. I bet he's going to open attack. We've got 2 cards here though, so if he has Bastion, we can still kill him.
Should have stayed home, pal.
You can get Static Shock too to pop it, so. Gravitum. Don't need to worry about denies or anything. Should be 2 of 3 of 6. Alright, so I think we just we want to start off with get excited so that if he bastions we use Static Shock and can kill him with the okay, that works too. Doesn't overheal. Perfect. And he shouldn't have anything for 1 mana, so. And we're leveled up.
I'm so good, I surprised myself.
Nice. We'll probably open attack here. I mean, we could put out Gangplank, but actually, we're going to open attack first. We get a really good...
Can't stop me.
I just like the ability to use the spells and stuff.
I'm always up for a round or two. Hold it, partner.
Packed him good.
Why gold card? Is there anything in this deck that actually... I think I'm just going to use the Mystic Shot on the Twisted Fate rather than going face here. I don't... There's nothing in these regions for 4 mana, is there? That he can use to kill me? Who knows? Suit up? I don't think anything can even save him here. I guess if he does have something, then we just use Get Excited.
Charge.
Sunblast Vigor. Fine by me. Okay, so we got the Dreadway this round.
Deal me in.
Does that... Who does it hurt? My Ezreal? Is this the reason why he did that? This is fine.
Their decks with blood.
We're going for the Dreadway and hoping that he doesn't have a silence. Actually, it wouldn't really matter if he did.
Shuffle.
I think it's way too hard to level up his Twisted Fate here. I'm gonna go with Make It Rain over Get Excited. I'd rather use this on face. So. Alright, he's probably looking for the silence, which isn't too bad of a card to have. But yeah, we'll go for Gangplank. Let's see if he got it. That's weird. This is lethal damage, so he's got to block. I think he's got to block the Dreadway deckhand, doesn't he? Okay. Guess not, but... No, friend! What? I don't know if you realize how much damage I did. We'll just go for the parlay win. Okay. I don't know about that. I just don't think Twisted Fate Aphelios is a viable deck anymore. They both got nerfed crazy. And to run them both in the deck, I just don't think is going to be a very fun time.